fellow YouTubers, how are we today? We hope the day is going well considering. As promised, here's a couple of crystals. I did say I was going to do the Dioptase, but also brought in another friend here called the Azurite. They both come from similar regions, and they both have quite a major thing in common, which in terms of the crystal healing we really need to tell you about and go into a little bit more in a minute. We will have more crystals as we go ahead, but these were promised, so we will continue going through different ones. But so here we have this is the Dioptase, which I think we've shown you before, and this is the Azurite. Now, the one thing they majorly have in common is that they come from the similar regions of the world. And the other major thing, which you must be very aware of, is because we often talk about cleansing crystals and place them under running water so the energy flows over and cleanses them, and then they're focused onto you. Now, these two you must never ever put in water. They actually will disintegrate into sulfur. They will not be very good in water. It's quite dangerous. So if you actually do use Azurite or Dioptase, so Dioptase, Azurite, beautiful blue, isn't it? Now these two need to be cleansed in a completely different way. Some people find salt is a good thing to cleanse things in. Personally, I don't really particularly like salt, but that's a personal opinion, and so there, I wouldn't just ignore that. But the other thing is what I use quite a lot is rose petals. If you have rose petals, you can place the Azurite or the Dioptase, or there are other crystals that perhaps don't respond as well to water. These can be put in sort of like and just like you would flow with the water, you would flow them through the rose petals. All depends whether you want to use fresh ones or whether you want to dry them and then put them in. That's a personal choice as well. So rose petals is a good thing. Salt if you want to. The other thing to do that you can do is to place them in moonlight. So they've been placed in moonlight, they can be cleansed by the moon. So that is a planet of emotions and love, those kind of things. So it comes from the heart, from the inner side. That would be quite good as well. So place them in the moonlight. Obviously, don't place them in a public area, place them near you, so you've got them in the sunlight, maybe on your windowsill or something like that, and so they can be cleansed in the moonlight, which is lovely. Another part of Earth's energy, like our sun and our moon, very, very good for the cleansing energy. And as I said before, it is great. You can put a lot of crystals in the sun, but just be aware that in the long term they can lose their colour if they're placed in the sunshine. Another point in the future, I will show you 2 examples of one crystal that one was placed in the sunshine and one wasn't, and you can see how the colour has been faded, but that's for another time too. So here's our 2 friends. Now, as I said, they both come from several similar regions. Now, that is parts of Chile, the Congo, Kanjina, which is part of the Belgian region. They both come from those kind of areas. Belgian Congo is quite rich in minerals as well. So they both come from similar places, France, some parts of Russia as well, certain areas, Namibia in South Africa. That for the Dioptase, that is very rich in that area in South Africa, and Arizona, USA, and central parts of Central Asia. So both of these crystal friends here come from similar places. So this is why they've both got a similar kind of greeny blue. Now, we did do, in previous time, we did do a malachite. The green within both of them, because they do, if you look very closely, there is kind of elements of a little bit of a tinge of green, definitely here. That's part of the malachite stone, that is perhaps where it's formed with it as well. So if you can see these are quite kind of chalky. I sort of rub them. You can see it's a bit gone onto my glove there. So they do have the kind of quite a chalky feeling to them, the azurite, but beautiful little stones. For azurite, we're talking Sagittarius, particularly good for Sagittarius, and Dioptase, strange enough, also good for Sagittarius, but they've got the extra bit of Scorpio. So that's why in some ways that would be quite good to have that cleansed in the moon, because Scorpios are quite, let's say, guided by their emotions. So that may be quite good for you if you're a Scorpio. So anyway, so those two there. So let's just talk about the Dioptase first of all, and then we'll say a little bit there azurite. But I'm very conscious that this will take a little bit of time, so apologies if I talk quickly, to try and get as much in as possible, because I don't want this going on for hours and you all falling asleep with boredom. So we just want to do little snippets. So anyway, so our Dioptase. Now, yes, so as I said, it does have sort of elements of ammonia and that in it, so that's why it's very, very careful to not place it in water. Quite a soft stone as well, so it wouldn't go very well with any abrasions. You can also as well, with this particular Dioptase, you can actually place it with selenite, which is one of the crystals I have mentioned in the past. So if you look back on some of the other YouTube pieces, there will be a little bit there about selenite, so this can be joined with selenite to actually help cleanse it as well. Now, because it's quite a rare mineral, because it's only like azurite as well really, but strange enough that can be found a lot more easier, but Dioptase is particularly more harder to find. It's actually called the seer because it's called a rare mineral, so it's saying that it's a wise crystal, very wise crystal. It can reveal hidden things, it can help you find remedies to things that have been a problem, and it realizes that we all need to live in the moment, not be stuck in the past, so it doesn't allow us to grasp what is going on around us now. So it's very much about letting go of the past, and it can bring prosperity, peace of mind, eases our stresses, which we all need nowadays, and gets rid of the negativity and any feelings of that kind of emotion. It can be, in terms of like going way back, it's saying that it could be it is a good all-round healer, but it can actually help our well-being. Helps with Parkinson's disease, the dizziness as well, blood pressure, the cells, and it sort of kind of heals Meniere's disease, which is an ear imbalance problem, and it helps with ulcers and lungs and the heart, and it increases the T cells in AIDS, which will kind of help people with their immune system if you have HIV and AIDS. So helps with that. Obviously greatly now there's a lot more medication out for that now, so it goes to show how things are moving on and changing in our medicine these days. So that's just a few things about Dioptase to just give you a little bit of an idea. One of the last major things about it, so I just pull it close a little bit more so you can just see it again. Very, very pretty, very, very shiny. One thing it was used quite a lot for was in the 1960s. Because it would help. Is there a bit there? Let's go with that. It helps with the Agent Orange rash that seemed to appear for a lot of soldiers and that people during the Vietnam War. So it was used an awful lot in the 1960s to help with that. So that's a magnificent healer, and obviously still used quite recently. So there we are. So there we're good. That's our Dioptase. Now, if we go on to our Azurite, here's our other friend. And we've got several friends here because they're quite small compared to the Dioptase, but very pretty, like the sky blue. Now, this is called the Great Benefactor, or also the Decision Maker. So saying that straight away, obviously it helps you make decisions quicker, and apparently it was used for spirit guides for the Native American Indians. So it was used way back. And Edgar Casey, who's a very renowned psychic, he used this as well. He used Azurite a lot. And also, so it eliminates worry, holds you back from things that are holding you back. So if you want sort of like some decisions made, you hold it in your hand and then you ask for the healing that you want, if you want it to kind of get rid of things that have been holding you back. So you hold it in your hand and ask it to do that. Oh, he's hidden. There we are. So that's there as well. So it's good for the circulation and oxygen, and both of these crystals are very good for the nervous system. Because it's kind of it increases the neurons for the stomach and the neuron system in general. So they both help with the nervous system in several different levels. So quite good in that way. Now, Azurite's particularly good for all the back areas. The spine, the sort of like the bones, the vertebrae, the ribs, all those kind of areas. So if there's any kind of issues with that, if you can get a little selection of them, put them in a little bag and place them along your back or your spine, it may help to ease some things as well. So it's very good for that. So as I said, very good for the blood circulation as well, and helps the neurons pass through the electrical signals in your cells. They are. So very good for that as well. So, and clears the toxins from your body. Great for self-expression. Relaxation is a good thing. So that's another thing that, yet again, with things like that, with relaxation, they can be placed under your pillow at night. So it helps you sleep better, and it would help you heal you during the evening. And it's also good to help you find the things that are good for you. So it will dissolve, which obviously, going back, don't put it in water, but it can dissolve the negative energies and the blockages around you. So it allows you to start to find the things that will heal you. So it helps your intuition and decision making. So it brings out the good things in your life, which we all need, don't we? So there's our two friends. I'm sorry it's quite a few minutes here, but there were two little friends here that they are joined together with similarities. So I thought it'd be quite good to do them together. So you can think in both of those ways. These need to be cleansed in a specific way. So yet again, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for watching, and we'll have more things as we go into the future. There will be more crystals, more readings, various other things like that. So thank you very much for your time, and thank you for watching and listening. And we hope that this is helpful. So all the very best, and Shians YouTube sends much goodness your way, and may the crystals bring you healing and goodness. All the very best from Shians YouTube. Bye for now.